Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. The player remains hopeful of securing a move to Manchester United, and Ruud Van Nistelrooy expressed his frustration following his side's defeat. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. This young talent still hoping for Manchester United move. Mathys Tel is reportedly still keen on a move to Manchester United, according to German football expert Christian Falk. The 19-year-old was at the center of one of the biggest transfer sagas of the recently concluded January window, having submitted a transfer request after struggling for regular game time at Bayern Munich. Several clubs registered their interest in securing his services, with United, Arsenal, and Tottenham Hotspur among the suitors. Spurs initially reached an agreement with Bayern over a £50 million deal, but Tel turned them down as he was said to favor a switch to Old Trafford. However, the young forward later had a change of heart and instead opted to join the North London side on loan until the end of the season. As part of the agreement, Tottenham have an option to make the move permanent for £50 million next summer. According to Falk, United did make a late attempt to sign Tel but ultimately withdrew from negotiations after refusing to meet Bayern's £4 million loan fee demand. Despite his temporary spell at Spurs, Tel reportedly does not see his long-term future there and would be open to joining United if they reignite their interest in the summer. The French youngster is a versatile attacker capable of operating as both a center forward and a left-sided forward. He made his debut for Tottenham in midweek, featuring as a striker. United have endured difficulties in the center-forward position this season, with neither Rasmus Højlund nor Joshua Zirkzee managing to consistently impress in the Premier League. Bringing in another striker could prove to be a smart decision, and Tel may represent an astute signing should the club choose to pursue him. That said, he remains a young talent and would likely need time to adapt to the demands of English football. Ruud Van Nistelrooy left fuming after Leicester's FA Cup exit. Ruud Van Nistelrooy was left incensed after what he described as an unacceptable and unthinkable error allowed Harry Maguire's offside goal to stand, sealing Leicester City's FA Cup exit at the hands of his former club, Manchester United. The Dutchman, who began the season as one of Erik ten Hag's assistants before stepping in as interim manager, was dismissed by Ruben Amorim before swiftly taking up the role as Leicester boss. His side had looked on course for a famous victory at Old Trafford after Bobby de Cordoviere's first half-header put them ahead. United, who were booed off at the break, responded in the second half, with substitute Joshua Zirkzee equalizing. Just as extra time loomed, Maguire rose to head home deep into stoppage time, sending Old Trafford into raptures while sparking fury among the Leicester contingent. Replays showed that the United defender had clearly strayed offside when the ball was delivered, yet with VAR only introduced from the next round of the competition, there was no review of the decision. The Foxes were left to rue their misfortune, with Van Nistelrooy expressing his anger in no uncertain terms. Speaking to ITV after the match, the Leicester manager quipped that his side were not beaten in Fergie time, but rather in offside time. He later expanded on his frustration in the post-match press conference, admitting the dressing room was left furious and heartbroken. It's a tough one to take because the game was decided by a mistake. It's not a case of VAR where you're debating millimeters. It was half a meter. It was clear. The team didn't deserve to lose like that. They fought, played well, controlled the game for long periods, and were leading 1-0. So yes, it's a bitter pill to swallow. Van Nistelrooy expressed his disappointment, emphasizing that his team had worked hard in preparation for the match, particularly following their defeat to Everton. He praised his players for delivering a strong performance, but was left frustrated that the result was determined by what he deemed a blatant and unacceptable officiating error. Despite the setback, he stressed the importance of regrouping, even though he felt his side did not deserve to lose in such a manner. Meanwhile, Manchester United manager Ruben admitted that his team had been fortunate. He acknowledged that while United needed to improve in various aspects, including their energy levels and overall quality, luck had played a role in their victory. Amorim conceded that, had VAR been in use, Maguire's goal would not have stood, reaffirming the importance of the technology in ensuring fairness in the game. However, He recognized that on this occasion, the decision had gone in United's favor. As Van Nistelrooy and Leicester left Old Trafford nursing a sense of injustice, United advanced to the next round, though Amorim was aware that fortune had played a major role in his side's victory. What are your thoughts on the match? Despite Manchester United securing the win, Maguire's goal did appear to be offside. Nevertheless, the referee's error ultimately worked in United's favor. Do you think Leicester were unfairly treated, or is this just part of the game? Share your opinions in the comments below. Man United star with 21 appearances this season tipped to retire. Christian Eriksen has been told he is 100% done at Manchester United, with one pundit suggesting that the midfielder could be forced into retirement at the end of the season. The Danish playmaker is one of 4 players expected to leave Old Trafford in the summer, with the club set to make significant savings on wages as a result. Since joining United on a free transfer during Erik ten Hag's first season in charge, Eriksen has made 93 appearances for the club, including 21 this campaign. Despite still contributing 4 goals and 4 assists this season, his role has diminished, having started only twice for United since the turn of the year. With his contract set to expire in the summer, sources indicate that the club had already decided against offering him a renewal. Eriksen currently earns £150,000 per week, and incoming manager Ruben has reportedly backed the decision, as he does not see a place for the 140-cap Denmark international in his high-intensity midfield setup. Amorim's system relies on energetic midfielders to maximize the effectiveness of his 3-4-2-1 formation, and at 31, Eriksen appears to no longer fit the profile required. While the Dane had been expected to seek a move abroad to continue his career into a 19th season, doubts remain over his long-term future in the game. His potential retirement would mark the end of an extraordinary career, particularly given his return to professional football after suffering a cardiac arrest during Euro 2020, an incident that shocked the football world. His resilience saw him return to top-level football with Brentford before securing a move to Old Trafford. Despite speculation over his future, there remains interest in Eriksen from clubs overseas. Turkish sides are among those monitoring his situation, while a lucrative move to Saudi Arabia cannot be ruled out, given the league's preference for high-profile signings. United, however, will not allow sentiment to play a role in their decision-making. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has made it clear that reducing the club's inflated wage bill is a priority, and Eriksen's departure would be part of a broader squad overhaul. The Danish midfielder is not the only player set to leave, with other high earners expected to follow him out of Old Trafford. United are focused on reshaping the squad to better suit Amorim's tactical vision and ensure a more efficient wage structure. As the summer approaches, Eriksen faces a crucial decision, whether to pursue one final challenge abroad or call time on a remarkable career that defied the odds. Either way, his time at Manchester United appears to be drawing to a close. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.